recovers in excess of 1 million cedis of soft loans out of the 750 million disbursed to businesses under coronavirus alleviation program business support scheme. We've got details on the Joy Business Report.
And still ahead, 9 schools with a single agenda winning the coveted NSMQ trophy.
The only thing victorious to us is to win this trophy that's Kumasi. But if going to the finals and having this trophy, that's it. We are going to show work in Ekasa. You have a history. And Ekasa, we are going to show work in, that's it.
We build up to the semi-final contest. My name is Mama Viosu Abuaji. Thanks for choosing us. We're your home of independent, fearless, and credible journalism. Let's start from the Volta region. Police there are on the search for a man who is suspected to have killed his girlfriend and kept her body in a double-decker fridge at Ho Fieva. Police spokesperson in the region, DSP Efiatenge, says neighbors of the suspect were forced to break into his room after they smelled unbearable stench emanating from his room.
They found a known girlfriend of the said Frank dead in a refrigerator. Based on this information, a team of crime scene investigators was dispatched to the scene, and they have instituted an extensive investigation into the death of the lady, as the body has been deposited at the morgue for autopsy. At the moment, the said Frank, who is nowhere to be found, is being pursued. Likewise, anyone who may have anything to do with the death of the deceased.
And that's the Volta Regional Police PRO, DSP Efiatenge. Let's take you to Parliament now, where MPs are returning from their weekend break today with the 2022 budget high on the agenda. As you may know, the minority is opposed to the tax measures introduced in the budget and have vowed to reject them when the debate begins today. The minority leader Haruna Idrisu specifically points to the e-levy and says they will insist on the voice vote when it's time to approve the budget. He's been speaking to Evans Mensah on PM Express on the Joy News channel.
There's no way that the minority will stand with government on the introduction of the e-levy. It's not just opportunistic, but an oppressive tax regime. So it is opportunistic, it's oppressive, and it's lazy. It will drill the progress we have made as a country on digital inclusion and a digital economy.
So you are completely against it?
Absolutely.
But
we are united and collectively we will fight it, we will subject it even to a vote. We want to be counted.
And that's the minority leader of Parliament, Haruna Idrisu. On the ground, pressure is mounting on MPs to reject the bill as pressure group Economic Fighters League prepares to hit the streets on Friday in collaboration with the Fix the Country movement to demand a total rejection of the 2022 budget. Police had told them to postpone that protest, but they say they will go ahead. Hadi Yakubu is Fighter General of the Economic Fighters League.
We have done what the law requires us to do, which is to notify them at least 5 days before, and we've done that. They called us for a meeting today. We went for the meeting today, and we had a meeting. They as usual, requesting us to change our date and our route, and we are not going to acquiesce to that request. We cannot acquiesce to that request. We cannot change it. The 26th of November, the demonstration is going to happen.
And that's Hadi Yakubu with the Economic Fighters League. Now, the Chief Executive Officer of the Wale Wale Municipal Assembly, Somo Isahaku, has made an urgent appeal to the new IGP to deploy more men to his area to fight crime. The MCE admits the lack of personnel have forced them to put together community vigilante to combat crime, a situation he says is not sustainable. He wants IGP George Ekufu Dampare to assist with more police personnel.
It is not that maybe we don't totally have, what do they call it, a personnel around. We have even the CTU unit of the Ghana Police Service. Some were also sent to West Mamprusi, and they are also supporting us in that. Several letters have been written to the IGP. I must acknowledge that the last time they sent us some personnel to augment what we already have here, but it is not yet enough. And more requests have been made on that, and we are still appealing to the IGP to support us.
And that's MCE for Wale Wale Somo Isahaku. Ghana has taken delivery of more than 1.7 million doses of Pfizer vaccines from the United States to aid in the vaccination of senior high school students. It follows a promise by U.S. Vice President Kamala Harris when she met with President Akufo-Addo some months ago. Stephanie Sullivan is U.S. Ambassador to Ghana.
The United States has now donated more than 4.2 million COVID-19 vaccine doses through COVAX to help save Ghanaian lives and beat this pandemic. The same safe and effective doses given to Americans. Now it's up to Ghanaians. Get their jabs, I beg.
And that's U.S. Ambassador to Ghana, Stephanie Sullivan, receiving the vaccines on behalf of government. Deputy Health Minister Adam Mahama Saini said plans are underway to vaccinate senior high school students across the country, and this donation will be helpful in the
quantitative arrest. The research has been done and it is proven that from 16 upwards it can cover without any side effects. Just a memorandum of understanding between the Ministry of Education and Ministry of Health. We will roll it into secondary schools. There is enough vaccine. We have already spread along all regions. Now we are liaising with the schools to make sure that we establish the vaccination centers in the various schools.
Deputy Health Minister Adam Mahama Saini. And the semi-final contest of the ongoing NSMQ takes off this morning. 9 schools, including 3 from the host region, the Ashanti region, will be seeking to book a place in the finals. Nanaya Ojima looks ahead of the competition.
KNUST SHS, Prempeh College, and Opokuwari School all made it to the semi-final stage on the last day of the quarter-final contest and are expected to face each other at this stage.
Forward to the desert.
I'm hopeful that by the end of the semi-finals we will emerge winners.
Between Prempeh College and Opokuwari School are 6 National Science and Maths Quiz trophies, with Prempeh picking 4 of them.
I'm out for seniors. I'm out for seniors. I'm out for seniors. Seniors means we are seniors, you get it. So if you've seen seniors competing for a competition and you are not a senior, don't get close.
Prempeh College is naturally meant for excellence. So if you are coming in and you're not coming with your excellence of Prempeh College, that will be a very tough one for you.
We are going to show work in Ekasa. You have a history. And Ekasa, we are going to show work, and that's it.
All right. The board of Santisburg is not going to fail us. He didn't fail us today, and he's not going to fail us on Tuesday.
The best I catch up Prempeh for the say. Hit where I hit it. We press to kill. This year, we press to kill. So stand aside. Stand aside.
From the Sarah Mensah Auditorium in KNUST for Joy News, Nanaya Ojima.
And you can get all the updates on Joy News platforms. Remember, the 2021 National Science and Maths Quiz is produced by Prime Time Limited and sponsored by the Ghana Education Service in partnership with APSA. The broadcast of the NSMQ on Joy News is supported by Cowbell, Papa's Pizza, Tampico, DBS Industries Limited, Ken's Group Limited, U-Lesson, Ace Medical Insurance, Dole Yogurt, and Smart App. And that's all in the news at 6. Our top headline this hour: Minority in Parliament readies for a showdown as Parliament is set to debate the 2022 budget today. Meanwhile, some Ghanaians pushing for the budget to be rejected say they're going ahead to demonstrate despite appeals by police for a postponement. There's more news on myjoyonline.com. My name is Mama View Swabwaji. Thanks for your company.